Hey guys, Moose here, episode 22 of Stonehearth. I played a bunch off camera to kind of dig out this hole here and just get us started. It would be kind of crazy to go much further than this. It's going to take a lot of work. Not too much... They want a tribute. Not going to happen. I don't have most of that stuff. But really not much happened. One thing I kind of discovered is that... Oh, you should be at home right now. Click on you, okay. I think he'll win this fight, I just need him to go home after this. No, okay, you can't do that. So this is one problem. This guy actually started being stupid, like he refuses to leave combat, and if I left him to his own devices, he'd basically just kill himself. So that's a little bit of a problem, but go eat. Yeah, and he like glitches out. So guard, when you set them to defend a location, they get stupid and it like breaks. Their AI doesn't work properly, so there's another bug, fairly minor one. I mean, you can easily just never use that, but the AI of the military in general, frankly, needs work. Not a huge deal, but it'd be nice if they were a little bit more intelligent. But what I discovered is we're kind of invincible. We don't even really need a military. Like, you still want one just in case something goes sideways, but for the most part, we can't be... Like, they will never attack us, because they can't comprehend that we're below the surface. So... Our morale is low. That's surprising. Alright, well, we bought a bunch of junk, so they'll put those away in the chests, hopefully. I think there's room. They just gotta put them away. In order to... Oop, that's not what I want to do. In order to free up some more room, let's look into... crafting up... Yeah, definitely. Craft up at least 15. I think that's a good number. Stone piles, and then... clay piles, yeah, like 20. Just get them used up, you know. Yeah, so check this out. Goblin raiding party. They look like they're coming, right? They look like they're actually coming in. Nope, disappear. This one's gonna run right by. I mean, he's gonna get attacked by our military. You know what, if this guy kills himself, I'm not gonna bother. Because he's glitched out. There's something not right with him. He's only level 2 anyway. But yeah, they just run by and then poof, bye-bye. They disappear. In fact, I'm actually gonna kill this guy. I don't care. Just get rid of him. I'd rather have a non-glitched person, and also I'd rather not have military at this point. Let's see. Just die. I don't feel good about doing this, but he's pointless, and he's also glitched. So, now that he's dead, pretty much, I realize that I probably could have had him change jobs, but I don't care, really. But yeah, being below ground, like, breaks the enemy AI, kind of. So, how do I want to do this? Our goal is to pretty much never have to go above ground. So let's make this maybe the farming area? I guess? Is that smart? Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll say this will be corn, or not corn, carrot. This will be carrot. This will be corn. This will be corn. This will be golden gourd. Golden gourd. Cactus flower. Cactus flower. So you may notice that we can't do trees. I think I talked about that previously, but it sucks. It's far from ideal. I will let these go fallow so that when they're done, they're done. And then we'll remove them. Keep the mining going. Okay, so that'll be our farming area. I want to build like the barn more in this area, because that is closer to... Actually, how about... well... You know what? I've already done it, so let's not worry about a road there. And let's say... place a road. I think stone roads make sense here, so I'm gonna do like a kind of reddish road. And we'll stick with 3 wide roads, I think. It seems okay. I'll build those soon. In fact, let's actually take it a step further and do this. Yeah. Okay. Dangerous goblin. Yeah, as you can see, there's like... if we ever actually need to fight, we're gonna be in trouble, because there's a ton of them. But I don't think it's that much of a concern. So far we haven't had any migrants, and we got a couple migrants while I was doing the off-camera stuff. We got a couple migrants that showed up, so... not overly concerned. Let's light this area up. Lighting is becoming a little bit of an issue. I don't like oil lamps for this purpose, so let's say... oh, okay. I didn't even notice we leveled up enough to do this. So that'll be good once we get all the different farms going. Mining is going along quite nicely. We're gonna want to maybe like having a barn here and then having housing, like communal housing here would be good. So to that end, let's consider making some non-shitty beds. I think there was a better clay bed we could do. Oh, there wasn't. It's carpenter only? Oh, there had to have been something. I remember there being something. Okay, well, for now, we're boned. Like, that's it. Or not boned, but, like, it's unfortunate. You know what? Let's do a dining hall instead. That'd be better, I think. So, this is nice. I like that red color. So let's perhaps say that this is a reasonable way to do the road. And go like this. No idea how far that is. Alright, it's not going to be very precise. Okay, farming stuff. Yeah, whatever. We're going to sell like a whole bunch of clay, because we don't really need clay. And we have a ton. So that'll be a good road, and then that gives us... let's see. We want to have a 3-wide road up the middle. Someone's fighting upstairs, but I think that's just the different types of monsters. You guys probably couldn't hear that, it was pretty quiet. Okay, so this distance is 47. So 50 divided by 2 is 25. So minus 1.5 from 25 is going to be 23.5. So 24th? Well, okay, I'm a moron. I could have just used the farms to do this. So this is the middle. Just about. Okay. So that gives us a very large amount of... we're going to do big buildings down here, because we didn't dig out this whole big area just to get screwed by not having big buildings. So maybe we do the dormitory first, or do we do the dormitories here? I think we do them here, or maybe back here. So once they finish with this, we're going to actually start clearing. Well, I don't know. We'll think about it. Remove that farm. Let's start building the clay like dining tables and stuff. Let's make like 40. And then make clay chairs, yeah, sure. 80, which is way too many. Yeah, okay. I went too big on that. 20 and 40. That's much better. 40. And long term, we are gonna do decoration in here, like these the vases and the teapot. I think the teapot's really cool. I think so. I don't drink coffee. I like tea, but the tea that I like is perhaps not acceptable to other people that like tea. And what I mean by that is it's like stuff like peppermint tea with a not insubstantial amount of sugar in it, which I would imagine is, or my guess it is it somewhat offensive to people who actually know and like tea. So, maybe I don't really like real tea, but I really like the style of the things that surround tea. Like teapots from all different cultures are very beautiful, very interesting. Teacups are very beautiful and interesting. There's a Japanese grocery store nearby that I go to because they have a few things that I like that are less common in your more typical American grocery stores. Like one example is barley tea, which I guess maybe is a real tea, but I mean it's like not a hot European tea. I don't put anything in it. Barley tea is just like kind of my stand-in for coffee. It's not caffeinated or anything, but it's a very nice kind of refreshing acquired taste kind of thing. I drink it cold. I believe that's what you're meant to do. It's quite delicious, but not really like, it doesn't like taste good. It's more that like it feels good to drink because it's very refreshing, like I said. So maybe that. But anyway, my point, the reason I brought it up is they have, you know, Japanese style dishes and stuff there. And I'm always tempted to like pick up a kettle or a teacup because they're beautiful. I mean, it's really beautiful work. They look fantastic. I love them. So I'm always tempted to grab one, but I'd never really use it, and there's no good justification for getting it. So, by the way, one thing I've noticed here is this is 5 high. They can only dig 4 high. So if they try and dig this out from the bottom, it will not work. So what I do is I clear this out first, which works far better. It lets them dig from any angle that they choose, which is easier for everyone involved, I feel. So, okay. Let's start planning out buildings. So what do we want to do? This is actually accidentally right in line with where the ladder starts, so I'm gonna say this will be kind of our center line. And what we'll do is do it like this. And then have it come up here? No. We don't need one here. So we'll just have it extend to the wall. And that will be the upper border for our home here. So let's look at clay again and figure out what other stuff we need. We're going to need windows. This is what's used in a lot of the default clay buildings. I really like these. The lattice, I know it's a lattice, but when you put the D at the end, I'm not totally sure. Latticed clay window frame. I like these. I don't know why I'm clicking up to do this, but let's do like 20 of them. And then like a lot of these. 20 is good. In fact, let's just skip the the clay junk here. And then what do I want to do about doors? I don't think there's like a reinforced one, so color-wise I kind of like the green one to start out with, so let's just do 20 so we have like an abundance of those. Alright. Trading. So these are made of wood, so I've kind of been slowly buying up shields because we're not going to have much wood. Let's actually buy wood, and I think that's it. I don't really need anything else. We're just, like, I only ever really sell clay, and I'm gaining money, like a lot of money, so... Right, we wanted to do lighting, so let's place the... This is temporary, I know it's not ideal, but just put it down. More goblins having fun up there, don't really care about them. Daily update. People are still depressed. We have a ton of net worth though, because we've been digging. That's fine. Not overly concerned about them. What I am going to do though is queue this up to dig finally, and then just extend the ladder. It shouldn't be a problem. I think they can hammer from either the bottom or the top. And if everyone somehow gets trapped down here, we can dig them out by digging a stairway down. So that's fine. Alright, this is not ideal, but the farms are starting to go. The issue we have with the farms, really, is that there's a lot of things that we want to grow that we can't grow. Like, basically trees, stuff for fiber. You're very much not working with a full set of resources. I'm hoping that that is not the case in the long term, and they're going to add it, but you don't really know, right? I mean, I haven't read any of this stuff, any of the media stuff that they put out. So let's make those stone braziers, tower braziers. I think 20 is a good number to start out with. The thing is, we're going to use a lot of this stuff, even if we don't use it all right away. So, stray goblin wolf. What's that look like? Okay, these guys. Yeah, like, should I be concerned? Maybe. What are you doing out here? Are you guys trying to collect this crap? Oh, you are. But why, though? Okay. What, okay. You picked it up, got hungry, and then immediately dropped it. Okay, you're gonna die. You need to come home. What are you doing? Come home. Oh my god. These villagers are stupid. I wish you could, like, I know you can tell them to take items that are, like, dropped, but I wish you could, like, forbid items. That is a feature in Dwarf Fortress, and it kind of needs to be a feature here, to be honest. Okay. So the ladder's screwed. Let's just build a new one. Yeah, but you should build... Okay, that's fine. Get another piece of wood. Build them their ladder, because they're stupid. There you go. Now everyone can go eat. Okay. At this point, let's worry about building. So... I think the clay stuff is going to take a bit to work through. That's fine. It's probably better to wait before we do those. It's kind of good that the corn farms are the last ones that are going to go up here. I kind of wish he just dug them all and planted them at the same time, given that it's going to take a lot of time to get that done. And they're all going to be out of sync, but, you know, that's life. Okay. So, how do we want to do the stone braziers? I think this makes sense. And then ones at the corners here, or at the middle part. Yeah, that should do it. I don't think we need to do them along the edge. But this should be Mason level 5. Very good. It'll just be 6. It's fine. More would be nice, but I think this is kind of the setup that we've created here, which is acceptable. Alright, so done with the mining, so I'm going to worry about buildings. But I really wish... Okay, well, you know what? We have enough. That's actually kind of nice. The chair isn't that much more cool looking, you know? But the dining table is actually very nice. Alright, well, this isn't going to be perfect, so let's just design it and be done with it. So, first things first, stone floor. And I think the... no, wood is inadvisable. Stone and go dark stone. No. Let's go... Oh, what do I want to do? Sandstone kind of color? Just make it blue, whatever. Blue interior. Walls. Well, clay is probably the most logical. We'll do it like this. And then the columns will be... Sure, that's fine. And then clay roof, which will be... Where are you? Okay, there we go. Yeah, do a red one. I think that looks nice. I mean, it looks acceptable. It's not ideal, if we're being honest, but... Alright, furniture. Whoa, people... Okay, people are dying. What are you idiots doing? Is this what I get for not giving you enough work? Go home. Oh, you moron. Okay, so there's another 2 deaths. We're starting to have some issues here. I'm just gonna buy all the ore, because we haven't... It's kind of been a pain to get to that point, so I'm just buying it up now. Alright, I'm a little irritated. So, this is an issue, because they keep wanting to come over here to get stuff, and that's not wise. So what I'm gonna do is say... No, but I want... Crap, this is real frustrating. Oh, shit. Do I draft people? I think I have to, right? And I can just move them back as needed. Oh, but what are you doing, though? Oh, you're getting promoted out here. This is not good. Make some stone walls. Yep. Come home, and you're dead. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, so promoting 3 people just got 3 people killed. So we're seeing the errors of our ways now. Oh, I hate you idiots. So if I don't give them enough work, they'll just be idiots, and there's nothing I can do? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pisses me off. Because now that's more crap that's over here that my people are gonna be like, yeah, go get it. So it wasn't a problem until the first guy died. And that kind of led things to spiral out of control, which is not acceptable. Alright, well, let's try and make them happy by building a dining hall, I guess. Furniture. So my plan has backfired fairly dramatically here. Alright, green doors. I'll change this to normal. I want to have 2 doors here. So let's say right here. That's 5 in. No, let's say 3 in. And then 3 in. And then on this side we'll have 5 in. There we go, and then 5 in, right there. 3 and 3 on this side. This is the dining hall, so I want it to be easily accessible from pretty much anywhere. Right there, and right there. Okay, so that lines up pretty well. I want us to be able to see the doors because it's going to help me position the furniture. Okay. So let's say... Crap, this is really hard to see. So, starting like that, and then we say, go like this. I think this should be good. The problem is, where did we start? So we started like... Oh, this is so annoying. So, okay, there's... It's like lined up with the third, the last... Okay, so we actually have it right here. And then we say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope I got this right. I really do. I'm gonna be, frankly, pretty mad if I didn't. Okay. And then... I think... How do we fit 2 in here? Like that? That should be fine. I think that's good. From here, we just want to say... Go like this. It's easy. Not worried about this part of it. Should be fine. Hopefully none of my people are running to their deaths like morons right now. I'm sure they are, but I sure hope they aren't. Still kind of irritated that that many people died, because the thing is, I'm not going to get any more people until I raise... I will be able to get a lot, but I won't until I raise morale. Which kind of requires a lot of stuff that takes many people to do, and that makes my life much more difficult. Okay, so let's put in windows. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. I think that looks nice, don't you? And then here we just do them like this. Yeah, that's perfect. So they're 1 in from each door on those sides. Like this. And then they're always even with the top, and then on this side they're 2 away on either side. So there, and there. Okay, you know what? That's a good building. So I'm not gonna well, no, I won't save it. That one's a one-off kind of thing because of the dimensions of it are so large, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. No, this should be fine. Okay, I don't know why this thing is stuck, but whatever. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Lots of stuff happened. Most of them were negative, but we'll recover, I'm sure. Not sure how we'll recover, but we will definitely recover. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you join me for the next episode as well, and take care.